Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna do a little bit of a reading vlog meets on the haul meets beach day video kind of deal, maybe. I unexpectedly had today off. I was supposed to work till 4 today, and then they asked me the other day if I wanted to have today off, and of course I said sure. So I do have a couple of books that I want to get through this morning, today, in general, and tomorrow. I do want to take a lot of stuff to Goodwill because I'm getting rid of a whole bunch of stuff for my upcoming move. This is going to be the first of many stops to Goodwill to do this stuff. And then if the weather is decent, I'm going to go to the barn, but it looks like it might rain today because it's rained every single day this week. So I might go to the beach, I might go to the barn. I haven't quite decided yet, but first Nala and I are gonna have some coffee and chill out and read some books. The first book that I am reading today is Save the Date by Morgan Matson. It's a nice contemporary book about a sister who has to help save her sister's wedding. A girl who has to save her sister's wedding because the wedding planner makes off with a whole bunch of money and is like accused of embezzlement. And there's a lot of family reunion type stuff going on, and this guy that she has the world's biggest crush on is going to be there, and I don't know, I've just been in the mood to read some straight up romance lately, and I've heard wonderful things about this one, so we're going for it. Yes, I know, me and romance, just never something you guys have thought you would hear together in the same sentence, right? Too much fantasy? Yeah, I know, it's weird. And then after that, I wanted to read Shatter Me by Taylor Mafi, and then get a little bit further in Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. However, all of these books are huge, so we'll see. But I also have tomorrow off. So, anyway, first things first, coffee before I sit here and fall asleep on you guys. That would be amazing entertainment right there. And then we're gonna get going. Nectar of the gods right here, I swear. I have so many coffee cups. So I have my coffee and my book, and I'm probably gonna have a cat join me before too much longer. So we're gonna read at least 50 or so pages, get to a nice even 100 before we stop and do something else this morning. So I will check in with you guys here in a little bit. Say hi, Nala. I'm about 100 pages into the book and loving it so far. It's going down a slightly different track than I thought it was going to, which is always good. I like it when romance books are unpredictable because, in my opinion, all of them are predictable, which is why I don't tend to read them. But I need to take a quick break and switch my laundry around, and then we'll get back to reading. I also picked up some reading snacks once I finished moving my laundry around, because who doesn't love cookies for reading snacks? Let the reading continue! Yay! So this book that I'm reading, Save the Date, has a beagle puppy in it that was just introduced, and it is the cutest thing in the entire world, and it's making me so happy, and I just wanted to tell somebody. Don't worry, Nala, you're still the cutest. Mostly because you're real. Okay, so I've read about another 50 pages, and I'm gonna go upstairs and take a shower, because I feel gross. And then I'm probably gonna read a little bit more because this is actually turning out really, really awesome, and I'm loving it. And then I will get my shit together and go to Goodwill, I promise. So as you can tell, I have taken a shower and changed. I have read a little bit more of my book. I'm now on page 236. I am starving despite the fact that it's only 11:30 in the morning, so I'm gonna go get food and switch my laundry around. Nala, as you can see, is just gonna sit here and do cat things. And then we'll get going on the whole going to Goodwill thing. I'm excited. You guys should be too. Maybe we'll give you to Goodwill too. Nah, you're too cute. I'll keep you around for a little while longer. I'm gonna have a chicken Caesar salad wrap and a bunch of white cheddar Cheez-Its because I love both of these things very, very much. I keep meaning to get up and go do things, but this book is just so fucking funny that I'm having a hard time putting it down. It's just like anything that can and would go wrong at a wedding is going wrong, and it is so predictable, but in a way that you're like, I can't seriously believe that she's doing this because it's so obvious, and it's so funny. My favorite character so far is definitely the dog. It's a little beagle named Waffles, and it reminds me a lot of the dog that we had before Rosie, who's the current one we had. He was a beagle named Elmer, and he was the sweetest thing ever. We had him since he was 6 months old, and he would like howl, his little beagle howl at snowflakes, and the puppy in here keeps howling at the alarm because they're having issues with the alarm, and it's just so cute. And I'm enjoying this book a lot more than I thought I was going to, because again, me and contemporary romance books, we don't mix at all, because I tend to think that they're a little boring, predictable, and stupid, and this one is predictable, but it's hilarious, and I am loving every single second of it, so I'm gonna keep reading it. I have read 175 pages in the last 2 hours. I started on page 50 this morning, and now I'm on page 325, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. I am going to take a quick break to go get some chocolate cake. We have some in our refrigerator, and then I'm probably just going to straight up finish this before I do anything else today, just because I'm almost done with it. I have like about 125 more pages left to go, and it's now raining, so my want to do anything has dropped considerably. So, but we are still gonna go to Goodwill today. That is the plan. Have no fear. But I'm gonna finish this book first. Bye! I'm really, really excited about this, so I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and I'll check in here in a little bit. I did get my laundry moved around, so we're good on that part. So I was gonna include a little bit of an unhauling feature in here so you could see what I was getting rid of, but the video ended up being half an hour long, so I was going to edit it down a little bit and post it separately, and I will link that down in the comments below whenever I get around to doing that, so stay tuned. But for now, I'm gonna put my shoes on and drive over to Goodwill because I am all set and ready to go. These are the 2 bags of crap that I am taking with me to Goodwill. It is a lot fucking hotter out here than I thought it was gonna be today, goddamn. I thought it was only supposed to hit like 80 and it's like 90 out here. Help. I have successfully returned from dropping stuff off at Goodwill. It took a grand total of like 10 minutes and most of that was driving there and back. So we're all good on that part. I'm gonna go crash for a little bit because I am suddenly exhausted. But I shall talk to you guys here in a little bit. Bye! I'm taking a break from reading to play video games because I want to see how long I can last in normal Don't Starve. And I'm just super excited about it. My record, I think, is 22 days, and I want to see if I can beat that by the time my dad gets home. So we'll see. Stay tuned. The requisite snacks, cookies, and Cheez-Its. Let the gaming commence! Well, I have just finished Save the Date. It was awesome. I loved every single second of reading that. It was lighthearted, it was funny, and it had just enough groan-inducing moments to make it truly over the top. Definitely a fantastic summer read, especially if you're going off to college soon or getting ready to move or like have any like indecisive things going on. This book's pretty awesome, and it had a lot of family drama in it too, which is always fun to read about when it's not happening to your own family, right? Plus, I think I mentioned this earlier, there is a beagle in it named Waffles, and it is the best beagle, fictional beagle, in the entire world. Sorry, Snoopy, Waffles has you beat. It was just really adorable and really quirky, and it just added a nice little touch to this book. I just really love authors who add in animals that have their own unique character to them, because it brings a little bit extra to a book, you know? A Man Called Ove by Frederick Backman does it phenomenally, and ever since then, like, anytime animal is thrown in there with its own set of quirks and its like its own character, it just makes my heart all happy and stuff, and this one was done really, really well. Usually I don't get all this gushy over romance books, because again, I'm not usually a romance reader, but I really enjoyed this one and would highly recommend it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, so feel free to check that one out. It's definitely worth the read, at least I think so.